My God, the stream's been long enough without us actually doing anything. Franchise, baby! Franchise. Warrior, I did. Intratheriana Brits, hello. You arrived just in time. The 2026 season's over, and we're moving on to another off-season. Bryant Bowser retired. He went and married Peach and lived happily ever after. Peaches, 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 peaches. All right, retired players. Oh, McCutcheon finally left. Cutcheon finally left. And a bunch of rando dudes retired too. Nothing too worrisome for us. Clayton Kershaw of the Texas Rangers makes the Hall of Fame. Neat. Let's see. No major free agents to sign. Oh boy, and half of a staff to re-sign. All right, pitching coach Nelson Willard. You would be phenomenal. We also needed a first base coach. Let's risk the durability by bringing in old Dave Nathan. Pay you $2 million a year. And the last one was a farm director. We always try to get Dave Roberts. Let's see if he'll take it this time, and I'll offer him actually a boatload of money to try and get him to sign. That is the game plan. There we go. Go where the money is, Dave. Go where the money is. Dave Nathan signs. Willard went to the Guardians. Goodness. Started when the Pens last missed the playoffs with Chris Duffy. Jesus. God, what did... Pittsburgh sports and what they looked like the last time the Penguins didn't make the playoffs. Drastically different. Let's go for Chad Simmons. He's only 31 years old. We'll go with a decent little deal for him, and he could be around here for a long time if he'll accept the deal. You bitch. He went to Baltimore instead. All right, we are running out of options. Brandon Steiner. He's 70 years old. Jesus Christ. Let's go for Felipe Lott. Felipe. How about a solid little deal there, buddy? We do have some other things that we have to worry about really quickly. Really quickly. Okay. None of those guys we have to worry about. All right. So free agency. Old Chaz Chisholm is the top free agent. He and Tyler Stevenson. Obviously, we are not going to be going after any of these guys. How about the, well, by the time I end up putting this on YouTube in like a month, that Alejandro Kirk home run for the Blue Jays opener, smoked it. All right, so tender contracts. Bobby Tom. Let's get Bobby Tom on a 3-year deal worth $780. Technically $800. Carlos Delgado Jr., Johnny DaCosta, and of course Coronado was signed last year, so more starting pitchers would be welcomed. We got Michael Strickland, Eloy Hidalgo, Alberto Miranda, Chris Martins, James Elliott. Aside from that, we're good. Closers, Kenny Watts needs a contract. Howard O'Neill needs a contract. Dominic Wilkes needs a contract. Darren McCauley. First base, Pablo Ramirez. Baseball fan, what's going on? Second base, Corey Wills needs a deal. We still don't have a third baseman because that one dude rejected our offer. Fernando Flores. Marco Calderon. In left, nobody. In center, it's Courtney. Actually, probably don't have to pay him that extra. In right, Thomas Gaucho. And with that, we are good to go. As far as I know, we shouldn't be lined up to lose anybody off of the 40-man. Yeah, I mean, we don't have any deep potential guys, so we're okay. Let's move forward. Let us move forward. Evan Phillips, and I'll move over here as well so nothing gets cut off. Evan Phillips on his way to Seattle, as is Jonah Heim. Decent. Decent. I lied about being done typing. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Wow, Felipe Lott, after all that time, went to the Yankees. What a jerk. All right, 4th attempt. It might have to be Steiner. It might have to be. Yep, well, when in doubt, go for the 70-year-old because there's nobody else that's available.
Oh, we're doing this again.
Keep it going. D-Rex, 11 months. Always distracted. I can't help it. Alejandro Kirk went to Oakland. Poor guy. How many seasons? 4? Yeah, 4. So we're heading into season 5. D-Rex, thank you for the 11 months. How the heck are you? Finally, we get a pitching coach. Fat asses. Do I still have that clip? I don't think I do. If I move over here. No, I don't. Damn it. Gotta reassign all those. Nico Horner on his way to the Padres. We're good with that. Honestly, yeah, I can just gotta double check tender contracts. Everybody signed. We are good to go. Beautiful. Let's roll. Let's roll. We have too many players in the organization. Never mind. We can't roll quite yet. So Brent Sitta, Rich Poole, and Eddie McCarthy. Go ahead and drop you guys. Keep it going. Andreas Munoz. Stream deck must be a mess. It's actually clean. Garrett Crochet on his way to the Astros. Ryan Mountcastle to the Diamondbacks. Let's see. JT Realmuto to the Yankees. Chaz Chisholm to Philadelphia. Brandon Lowe to the Royals. Cubs are offering us a deal. No, thank you. Trying to fight off a sneeze. Will I win? Well, for those of you who bet on no, congratulations. You just won. Goodness. Is there a specific game you'll start the charity? It's going to be more, it's going to be baseball based. It is going to be baseball based. Adolis Garcia off to the Mets. Dalton Varsho to the Angels. All right. Rule 5, we can simulate it because we have nothing to do. The only reason to jump in would just to be see if I lost anybody, but we have other ways to check. Carlson, Tyler Mahle, Garrett Whitlock. I mean, one team in Florida owns him and the rest of the Red Sox, so why not? Paulie, 35 months. It's you again.
Highly unnecessary. That with the Patriots shot.
Oh boy, the way we met in Finland at the event was perfect. It's perfect. Tony Gonsolin off to the Diamondbacks. Nate Lowe goes north of the border. Tristan McKenzie to the Cubs. Tyler Stevenson to the White Sox. Tariq Skubal to the Orioles. Brady Singer, man, the Yankees keep making big signings. Trevor Rogers. Are there video games that you'll find out very, very soon now, won't you? Won't you? Secrets. Magician never gives away all of his secrets. Never, ever. Never, ever. All right. To spring training we go. Let us set up this team for the next season. Going to be in Toronto for a hockey tournament in July. Me and the boys taking in Chase Padre. Ooh. I mean, hey, you never know. Fernando Tatis might be in the lineup for that. Who's to say? Paulie, I mean, you'll see if they're good in just a second. Dominic Wilkes. Do we want to start him in the majors? Or do we give him one more season in AAA? I think we start him in the majors, right? I think we do. 73 is pretty good. Yeah, I think we go for it. I think we do. Let's get McCauley into AAA. Lawrence will be the backup, so we need 4 catchers. 4 catchers on this roster. There we go. So it'll be Wilkes and Lawrence. We'll drop Efting down to AAA. Let's get Francisco in double, Cleveland Parker in double, and then Alan Hill in single. First base, we now have David Sanchez, and needless to say, he's going straight to the majors. He's going straight to the majors. If we're playing Dominic Wilkes in the majors, then David Sanchez is there. Is the show my favorite game to draft and develop players? That would be Madden. Madden, I think, is still... Madden is the most hands-on you can be with developing players. So it's still Madden. Barton can be the backup. Pablo is still going to be in single A. But we do need 4 more first basemen. 2, 3, and 4. So Sanchez and Barton, AAA, and then these 2 in AA. And yeah, Pablo will still be in single A because, I mean, Jesus, it's terrible. Second base, we have Wills and Joe Dale. I think they're both going to be in single A, to be honest. They're both pretty bad. Mr. Webster, good to see you as always. I enjoyed your timeline of the Jack Eichel podcast appearance. It was a fun one. All right, I don't know who the hell Cooper Kinney is, but he's actually, like, developed. Oh, when I simulated, it must have chosen him in the Rule 5. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Get off of this team, sir. Okay, so if I simulate the Rule 5, it will do it for me. That's nice to know. I did not know that. Okay, let's get 4 more second basemen. Let's get 4 more second basemen. 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I still prefer Madden's development. Again, we were able to take an undrafted running back and turn him into a 99 overall. So Madden is still easily my favorite, and I dream of the day that the NHL series still steals that system. I think I'm going to change it up. I think I am. 70 and up, MLB, 60 and up, AAA, 50 and up, AA, and obviously below a 50 will be single A. So that AAA is fine. Ramirez is still going to be in single A. And then second base, Wills will be in AA. So we can't actually get rid of Doug Walker. There we go. That's looking okay. And then third base, we still have nobody. It picked up Tanner Murray. We'll drop him. So we need 6 third basemen. That is a huge position of need for us in the upcoming draft. So hopefully we can finally get somebody. So we'll have Petit, and Erickson. Let's see. Let's see. Then shortstops. Flores will be in AAA. Calderon will be in double. So we'll have those 2 in the majors. No, we won't have this guy there. He was another Rule 5 pickup. So Flores in triple, Calderon in double. We can have those 2 in the majors. That guy in triple. So we need 2 more dudes at shortstop for AA and single A coverage in case of injury. AAA, AA, major, triple, double, and single A for Dennis Choi. That leaves the outfield. Guzman is ours. He is not very good, but he will be in AA. He will be. Center field is Courtney, who will be in AA, whereas DJ Hamlin will start off in triple. And then in right, Thomas Gaucho will be in AA. So let's see how we're going to do this. Let's sign 2 outfielders from each position, including whoever the fuck that was that somehow got $3 million from me. All right. So in left, Guzman's good. Let's drop down Conrad. In center, Hamlin's good, so Frazier's fine. Let's drop Gill down to single A. Just drop all these dudes down to single A really quickly. While we wait and see. Honestly, we can drop this dude to AAA. That dude to double. All right, beautiful. Actually. And then in right, Thomas Gaucho's fine. So Bautista, Esteban Bautista, on his way to the majors. He'll be in AAA. So majors 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4 and 5. AAA is 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4 and 5. And then AA is 1, 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Beautiful. In terms of pitchers, Bobby Tom Brady, Gilberto Coronado, Carlos Delgado Jr. will all be in the major leagues. I mean, they're in their mid-20s. It's the time to start going for it. And Johnny DaCosta will be in triple. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. AAA is 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 8 starting pitchers. 8 starting pitchers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2, 3, 4. Oh wow, some of these veterans are actually half decent. The lowest starting overall pitchers actually weren't even that bad. We are going to go with the lowest overall to fill it out though really quickly. Too many players on the 40-man. Back to the 40-man. Let's get David McKay out of there really quickly. I knew there would be a couple of issues. All right, so starting pitching wise. 1, 2, 3. Let's drop you down. 1, 2, 3. Let's do... Oh, God, we have too many players on the 40-man still. All right, let's get like John Taylor out of there. Pretty much all of these starting pitchers. Let's put them through waivers. And then see who stays and who goes, pretty much. The good thing is, we're not really going to have to worry about much else moving forward. Thankfully. Auto fix rotation. Good, we lost nobody on waivers. So again, 1, 2, 3. Let's do... What the hell just happened? That is number 4, 5, and 6. We'll kind of sabotage the main roster. AAA is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then AA is 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6 with Chris Torres in Class A. You know the deal from here. Just need to sign out some relievers, and then this roster is set. Oh my goodness. Majors, AAA. Let's sign Wyatt Mills because he's not very good. And then a crap load of relievers. And we will have this roster. Oh, wow, the roster's already full. Okay, beautiful. So for closers, Fielder's in the majors, Watts is in the majors, and Howie Galloway is going to go straight to the majors with O'Neill in AAA, and Wyatt Mills can be our AA option. In terms of relievers from there, a lot of dudes in AAA. We'll have Strickland, Hidalgo, Miranda, Chris Martins, with James Elliott in double. And we're missing Jose Lima, who is also going to be in double. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, way too many dudes in the majors. Send these guys down really quickly. See if anyone ends up needing to go through. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 relievers isn't that bad because we have 5 outfielders, if I'm not mistaken. Right. So AAA. Let's go ahead. Start sending dudes down to a double and single. Whoops. So we are going to be looking okay here. Somehow, some way, I have ended up with an absurd amount of relievers that we do not need. Either that or we definitely have too many position players in. But I think we're good. I think we're good. So let's go ahead. Sim to regular season. We are still the worst team across the board. No surprise there. 16th in speed, however. Really quickly, scouts. We're fine with scouts. No worries there. Our rotation this year. Yeah, we don't want Ken Watts to be in the rotation. We don't want that. That's a bit much. So let's have Taylor be there. Mesa can be the long reliever. So we are going to have Bobby Tom Brady, Gilberto Coronado, and Carlos Delgado Jr. as our top 3 pitchers this year. And it's, I don't want to say it's a make or break time for them, but it's pretty close. And then honestly, our closer this year is going to be Ken Watts, and I hope that having Fielder and Galloway, chat, do not let me forget about these two, but I'm hoping with them being a lefty and righty setup man, that they both get a fair amount of time to pitch. The alternative is we swap them, actually, that might be a better way to do it. Don't let me forget to double check the progress of these two, but we're going to set them up to hopefully get a little bit more time pitching than they would be in just setup situations where, again, Ken Watts is the closer. So that is the hope. Although you could argue maybe Austin Fielder should be the closer because Watts would benefit a little bit more. Remind me to check this. Very important for us to check that a bit later on. In AAA, oh boy, yeah, all of these are pretty messed up at the moment, is the best way to describe it. The only starter that we care about here is Johnny DaCosta. I don't know if he'll ever really make it for us. Martins is a C. So is Strickland. Let's get Martins and Strickland as the setup options. Hopefully get more pitching time for those guys. And then did we have anybody in double? Just James Elliott that we care about in AA. So we'll make him the AA closer. Perfect. Lineup-wise, I mean, that's it. I mean, we have Dominic Wilkes that we care about, David Sanchez, and that's about it. It's Wilkes and Sanchez so far that have busted the lineup. I need to drop Matt Frazier. I didn't notice he was another Rule 5 pickup. We will go ahead and release him. So yeah, definitely never, ever make that mistake. Never, ever make that mistake with the Rule 5 again. It has been more trouble than it's worth. We are not using the Rule 5, no. Let's put Corbin Martin as a long reliever. Clovis sits there. There we go. But yeah, so lineup-wise, it'll ask me to fix it in a minute, but the bottom line is Wilkes and Sanchez are the two guys that have broken through so far. AAA-wise, DJ Hamlin, Darren McCauley. A couple of guys to pay attention to there. And then single A, Guzman, Gaucho, Lewis Courtney, Corey Wills, Marco Calderon. A lot of dudes now that are trying to break through, develop, and hopefully turn this team into something half decent. In terms of top prospects, a couple of guys that I wish I would have drafted. No doubt about that. Our top guy is Ken Watts, who is in the majors, so he won't be on this list. for too much longer. And he is the one of 3 Pirates on the list. Howie Galloway at number 46 and Dominic Wilkes at number 49. And again, he will not be listed as a prospect for not all that much longer. So I still think we'll be terrible. It's just a matter of the draft.